Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and we're going to take a look at the Lifeproof case for the iPhone 7. This is the free case, which means it has a built-in screen protector, and just like the tests I've done in the past from Lifeproof, I'm going to throw this one into the water in a little while as well. So this particular case includes a screen protector built in. The free case has the screen protector. The nude case, which isn't out yet, doesn't, and it uses the phone actually to seal on the front. And we'll test it with a screen protector to see if it actually will work without it or with it. And normally they recommend you don't use one, so we'll see how it works either way. So this protects against water, dirt, snow, and drops, and it gives you full access to your buttons and everything. Now, underwater, things aren't going to work as far as the touchscreen goes, but this particular case has 360-degree protection. It's submersible for up to an hour in 2 meters of water. It's sealed from dirt, and they say it'll survive drops from 2 meters, so that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and open it up. I took the sticker off the top here. Now this case is a little expensive, comes in at $89.99, but it offers a lot of protection. And there are fake cases out there, so you want to make sure you get the right ones. They do offer these at their website, and I'll leave a link in the description below where you can get them. But this particular case, you'll see, has black with gray accenting, so that's nice. They do come in different colors. We get a microfiber cloth along with it, some stickers, you've got your warranty, and this I haven't seen before. This is probably to pop the case open. That seems like a nice inclusion. So normally with one of these cases, they have you test it in water for a while. And you'll see right here it says this as well. So it says before exposing your device to water, it's important to test it. And normally what that means is you seal it up, nothing in it, and you put it underwater. Maybe you put a coffee cup on it, something like that, and you seal it up and come back in a half hour and see if it's leaked at all. So we'll seal this up like this. It's got a nice rubber gasket around it, and we'll take a look at that in a little bit once we take it out of the water the first time. So we just make sure it's sealed up nice and tightly all the way around. It's got a little opening down at the bottom. Now this one does not include an extender because you don't need it anymore. The lightning cable is your headphone port. So before they used to include an extender for the headphones, you don't need it anymore with this case. So we seal this up, and then what we'll do is put it underwater for a half hour. We'll come back and see how it does. Now I've just taken the case out of the water, and you'll see it's wet. Let me dry it off here a little bit, and we'll see if we have any water inside. And as long as we don't, it means we're safe to put our phone in. So we want to make sure it's fully dry. Everything's good. And they've nicely placed this tool in here so that we can pop this apart. This was kind of a pain. You needed to use a coin before to just pop this corner and make sure the gasket's all set. Oh, I need to undo this little latch here. Little cover. You want to carefully remove this. You don't want to pull too hard because it is plastic. You don't want to pop it apart. But you'll see all of the seals look good. I don't see any water inside. This window's protective. And that looks pretty good. So I don't see any water in there. That means we're safe to put in our iPhone. So this has a glass screen protector on it, and a lot of you ask whether or not glass screen protectors will work with Lifeproof cases. So let's see and find out. So that's in place, and this thing's a fingerprint magnet, so I'll just wipe it off a little bit, and we'll see if this fits on the back. So we do have a little bit of a bumper here too. This is a little foam piece to keep it off the back, and we can probably take this out of here now as well. There we go. So let's place this on the back. Just work our way around. And there we go. And we can seal the bottom. So it does work with a screen protector on it. It feels like you can also see it bulge here a little bit in the corner. So I wouldn't recommend leaving a screen protector on it, but it looks like you could do it and it shouldn't affect it too much. A lot of people were concerned with that before. The buttons are a little bit firm to press, and we do have our vibrate switch here. and the vibrate switch works reverse of how you think it would. So if you pull it down, it flips it so it's the other direction. So right now it's not on silent. Flip it the other way, it's on silent. And you get used to that as you use it. The other side, we've got the sleep wake switch. And you push it, it's pretty hard to do, and then Touch ID works just fine through here. Let me unlock the phone. Now the phone's unlocked, and touch sensitivity is not going to be super great because we do have this plastic shield over the front, which is a screen protector, and most people that are using this type of case aren't going to mind this too much. But sensitivity is okay, but you do kind of have to push a little bit to feel that. And on the screen protector, it seems to work fine. No issues with sensitivity there. You'll see no issues there. So it seems to work okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this and throw it into a bathtub full of water, and we'll see how it holds up. We do have access to our port here that's sealed, and if we want to use headphones, we can do that. And the speakers will work fine, but they're going to be a little bit muffled compared to what you normally get from the speaker, just because you have to have a film over it to protect it from getting water in there. So they do work. They're just going to be a little bit more muffled than you would normally hear, but they're fine for most people. You'll see the phone is on and it unlocks with Touch ID. So everything's sealed up. We're going to toss it into the bathtub and see how it holds up. The phone works fine. You'll see we can use the touchscreen. Now the touchscreen won't work underwater. If we put it under here, it won't work, but once we bring it out of the water, it works fine. So if you want to take a photo, you would need to do it ahead of time, go underwater, and then click one of these buttons. Then you can take a photo over and over. So it works pretty well, and no issues there. It keeps it nice and safe. And I'm going to dry this off, take it out of the case, and then we'll see if everything's okay. Now I've opened the bottom port and I don't see anything in there as far as water goes. The speakers do have a little bit of water around them, but let's pop this out of the case and see how it did. I've popped the corner open so I can pull this off easily. So let's pop this out. There we go. Now you'll see the back of the case. There's nothing in there as far as water goes. We'll pop this out. It looks pretty good. We'll try out Touch ID here. And it unlocks, so everything seems to be working okay. The touchscreen's responsive, and I have no reason to doubt that Lifeproof kept it safe. So that's it as far as the Lifeproof case goes. I'd love to hear what you have to say if you've used one of these in the past, but I've been using them for years, and they've kept my phone safe on and off when I needed resistance to dust. Plus, now you get the added protection of the phone being resistant to water and dust itself as well. So let us know what you think of Lifeproof in the comments below. I'll leave a link to them in the description below so you can buy it there or wherever you'd like. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.